it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's all about the full moon in Libra and who or what do you need to release and heal from. If you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, then my email and my Instagram account is linked in the description box, so email if you'd like a reading. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Comment if any of this resonates with you. And this will not be a timeless reading, as the full moon is just for the 28th of March. So the full moon effects can last from a week ago to a week after the full moon. So it's just to do with that time period. So I'll be doing things a bit different today. There will still be groups, group 1, 2 and 3, but I'll be shuffling live. And I'll see if I can get some channeled messages to see what you need to release and heal from. And then I'll pull some extra cards, see if that really reflects what I said and if there's any extra messages. So we'll just start with group 1, and shall we? Let's get into it. Hi Group 1, welcome to your reading. So if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email address is in the description box, along with my Instagram account. And I'll be doing things a little bit different today. So I'll just be shuffling and I'll try to see if we can get some channeled messages for your pile to see what you need to release. And then I'll get some extra cards at the end to see if there's any extra messages that need to be said. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it. So I might be quiet for a while trying to see if I can get some messages, and I'll probably write as well as shuffling, and then I'll talk as well. So this is my first time doing this, so bear with me guys, okay. What does group 1 need to know about what they need to release? What does group 1 need to know, Spirit? It feels like something's lingering for, it feels like it's been lingering for a while. What does group 1 need to know about what they need to release and heal from? Okay. What is this feeling? I'm just trying to think about what this feeling is. I'm hearing that there's been a lot of complaining. People often complain to you, and maybe that seems like a bit of a burden for you. Yeah, I feel a bit drained actually. So maybe you've been feeling quite drained because people like to tell you how they feel, and it's like they don't take notice of what you feel. Okay, I'm hearing that when is it my time for people to listen to me so that I can feel like I can put my feelings across other than me being there for others. Wow. It just feels like you're really upset most of the time. I mean, how can you heal from your stuff when no one is there for you? I get a huge sense of regret because you regret being there for people when they aren't there for you. Wow, it's very heavy. You want more from people, and rightly so, because I can feel that, that real sense of heaviness. I'm just hearing, when is it my time? When is it my time? When can I do what I want to do? When can I really express my truth, my own feelings? There's just a lot of intensity trapped in your body, and it needs to be released somehow. How do you release? What do you like to do? What kind of activities do you like to do to release? Yeah, I know that doesn't really replace actually talking to others, getting support from others. It's almost like you need to limit your contact with these people, or put some boundaries in place and say, I can't do this right now, I'm feeling upset myself, so how can I support you when I'm feeling like this? This group need to know what they need to release and heal from. It seems like a lifelong thing. You feel like you're a good listener. You support people no matter what. But it just seems a bit too much now. It's almost like you need to pull back from these individuals. Pull back, spend time with yourself so that you can manifest new people to come into your life. Yeah, I'm feeling like you've really thought about this at length, and it's like, when is the right time to pull away from people? When is the right time to tell people I can't do this anymore? Sometimes you just need to, and sometimes you just need to, what's feeling? Yeah, sometimes you just need to put up some boundaries. Sometimes you need to just turn off your phone. Sometimes you need to just say, okay, stop talking, or whatever you feel comfortable to do or say. Okay. Let's see. What more can I get from this? Yeah, I just feel a lot of sadness, a lot of regret, a lot of, how did I get here? How have I allowed myself to get into this position over and over again, when I keep saying to myself, this is going to end now? Wow, I just heard a ringing in my ear. Okay, so let's see what else I can get. What extra messages can I get from the cards? Wow. Oops. Enough is enough, pile one, group one. You know, you've been stuck with other people's issues. And it's like you are down in the dumps already, so how can you help others when you're down like this, but you still help them? But it's almost like enough is enough. Yeah, you need to really listen to yourself, really listen to the calling to move, to put those boundaries up, to not answer your phone, to turn your phone off. Because you've already had that download before where you're feeling like you need to just stop, to pull back on your resources, pull your energy back, but you haven't listened. And then it's come up as you're feeling drained, you're feeling put out. You come to this Ten of Swords where you've done more harm than good for yourself by staying in the same situation. Yeah, because you've been, with the Two of Wands, you've been wondering, you know, how can I take care of myself? It's before you got to this judgment where you've suddenly woken up to be like, okay, enough is enough. It's like you've been wondering, who else is out there? Who else can I turn to? Who can I turn to? Instead of being like the Joker in the back of behind this man, if you can see. You know, he's putting on a mask all the time to please everyone else, to be there for everyone else, but what about you? You know, how can you become the Two of Wands and look at what more you can do for your own self? You know, because it seems like you go from the Joker in the background to the man in the Two of Wands, and how can you do that? You can do that by focusing on yourself, by pulling back, putting up boundaries, you know, turning off your phone. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of weighing up things up. Maybe you've been feeling like you'll regret your decision because people really want you to be there for them. They really want your advice. They want your ear because you're such a good listener and a good advice giver. But it's almost like you need to prioritize yourself and other people, and when you get that correct balance, that's when you can be there for other people, but make sure they give back to you as well. Really vocalize, you need to be there for me as much as I'm there for you. The Magician, as I was saying before, you can manifest the right type of people to be in your life when you do, you know, pull away from these people, when you do turn off your phone and not answer your phone, whatever you do for yourself. You'll be manifesting the right people to come into your life, to communicate with, that are on your level, that don't make you feel like you're bogged down with every other problem apart from yours. Well, as well as yours, sorry. Let me drink some water. The Four of Wands, yeah. You know, really focusing on yourself can put you back in a better, more stable position, because we have the Four of Wands. Four is about stable, strong foundations within yourself. You know, that's when you can really truly find the right types of people who are there for you as much as you are there for them. Strength, yeah, hold back a bit. Don't put yourself into a situation where you know it's not gonna fill up your soul, fill up your spirit, fill up your heart. It's not going to sustain you for the long haul. You know, it's about finding that balance again, because we have that Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Strength card, which is half lion, half woman. So you gotta really find that balance. The Chariot. Yeah, you can move forward with your life when you decide to just focus on yourself. That's when life can speed up for you. That's when people can come into your life very quickly because you've taken that time to manifest them. You built that relationship up with yourself to communicate what you truly need for yourself. And the Four of Cups, yeah, it just feels like you're being ignored. Like this is other people, and this is other people. They're draining your energy, and then someone else comes along with their kind of energy, and then you're quite bored of it. Really, you've had enough. Like, when is it my time? That's really the main message. Is when is it my time? Dry desert, yeah, because you're out here alone, basically, fighting your own battles. The dry desert is dry for a reason. There's no water, there's nothing to sustain this woman going through the desert alone. It's like you're going through this journey alone. It's like you against the world, you against your friends, you against your family. When can you find that water to fill you up, to sustain you, to nourish you? You will heal when you take that time to pull yourself back and release these old people who keep coming to you and you're bored of them. You need to release that being the helper. Follow the leader. With the Judgment card, follow what you've been feeling to do, and that is to pull back, to focus on yourself so that you can attract the right people into your life, manifest the right people into your life. Because you can be seen as the leader and other people follow you because they look up to you, because you give the best advice, you give the best ear. It's like there's no one like you. They don't know anyone like you, so then they utilize you and they forget that you have your own feelings, you have your own things to deal with, which is very hard. And then rescue. You're not taking the time to you're taking the time to rescue everyone else but yourself. It's like everyone's always on the lookout, and sometimes you just feel like hiding, but then you feel bad for hiding because you want to help people. But it's just like that side of you really needs to be released because you're putting yourself on the back burner. Arrogance away. Yeah, it's like to see that you're not afraid to go through the depths with them, to explore the depths that they're hiding from themselves, from everyone else, but they can show it to you, and then you can help them navigate through everything. You can be their leader, or you are their leader. Taking them through the darkest of feelings, Oh, that's powerful. Love partnership, that was in reverse. Yeah, so it doesn't feel like relationships are really level, like as I was saying with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands and the Strength card. You just got to find that right balance so that you can find the love partnership upright, but it's reversed. Nothing is level at the moment. Nothing feels stable, nothing feels calm, everything feels turbulent because you're not focusing on yourself. Pride. Yeah, you don't have much pride, it's because you keep letting people into your space, then it's so easy for you to let them in, absorb them, And then it's like they leave you and they're like, what? And you're like, what do I do now? Physical activity. Okay. Yeah, so physical activity can help you release all of this pent up frustrations or anything you want to work on. Because as I said before, actually, I said find ways to release, so that could be exercise. And forgiveness, yeah, forgive yourself for allowing yourself to get too deep in other people's stuff and not enabling your own self to really explore your own feelings, to find people to explore your own feelings with, you know. It's really getting in the way of your intuition. It's getting in the way of you feeling calm, because we have two blue cards, which one's upside down and one's upright. So it's like really turbulent. And then we have two purple cards, one upright and one reverse. So this could mean that your intuition is all over the place. So it's almost like, oh, should I trust my intuition? Should I go off on my own, ignore everyone else? Or back and forth kind of feeling, but you need to follow the judgment, because you've been having these feelings to do that for a while, like I said before. And then your last cards, expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. You don't need anyone's approval to focus on yourself. Just do it, you know. Just go. What's it called? Just go. Well, ghost is a bit harsh, but just go quiet, basically. I don't like to give that advice to anyone, but I wouldn't say ghost, but tell people what's going on so that they know, just so that they know that you're not ignoring them. Because that's the worst thing that you can do, because you'll spoil relationships then. Potion, remember to practice self-love. Yes, go at it alone. Really explore yourself. You know, do what you have to do to get back to yourself. Tree, let them go. Yeah, let go of the people who don't necessarily take your feelings into account, who don't ask you how you are. They just see you and be like, oh, hi, you alright? Oh my god, this happened and I feel like this. Can you help me? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's important to let these people go, because they just have their own interests at heart, not yours. They don't care about how you feel. That's a bit harsh, but I'm sorry, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And paint the sun back into your sky. Yes, by letting them go, by burning your bridges, by creating distance between you and these relationships. You know, it can paint what's important to you back into you. So you're pouring back into yourself with this self-care, with not seeking anyone's approval. Maybe even start painting if that's what you're into. Let's see what else I can get from this. So yeah, here we go with the balance again. So we have 1-1, which is all about the balance. And we have the infinity symbol on the Strength card, and the Magician card, and the Two of Pentacles, which is about, in this reading, it's all about restoring your energy so that you can go on for longer periods of time. Let's see. So yeah, in summary, release old relationships that don't have your best interests at heart, who don't ask you how you are, who just take advantage of your good listening skills, your caring nature, and take steps back to really think about what you need for yourself to manifest the right people to come into your life, so that they can, so it's like they ask how you are and you ask how they are, and then it's a whole back and forth, because right now it's all a bit turbulent. You can't focus on your intuition because of these people in your life who don't give back to you, basically. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 1. I hope you enjoyed this style of reading. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and if you want any more in-depth reading, my email is in the description box, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Don't forget to comment, subscribe and like and comment to see if any of this resonates with you. If you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is in the description box along with my Instagram account. So this reading will be different, as I'll be shuffling the cards, I'll be channeling messages, and then I'll pull different cards to see if it resonates with what I was saying, and whether there's more information that needs to be said. So let's get into it. I'll go quiet for a few moments to see what I can pick up. So bear with me. Yeah, bear with me while I shuffle and get some messages. What does group 2 need to know about what they need to release and to heal, so that they can move forward in life in this time of the full moon in Libra? Showing into the group 2. What do they need to release? I'm hearing that there's been, or hearing or feeling that there's been a lot of happy times in your life, or recently, or throughout your whole life. I'm not sure whichever resonates with you. What's going on for group 2? What do they need to release? I'm feeling quite stuck. Do you feel quite stuck? Some people in group 2. Stuck where you are, you can't move. It's like, how am I going to move on after this that has happened in my life? It's almost like some of you have been through some kind of upheaval lately. Some of you are quite happy for that upheaval, and some of you it's like an inconvenience. like you were so comfortable in the life you were living that this upheaval just, it's made you feel stuck, even though it's an upheaval and it's a big change. What does group 2 need to know? What do they need to release and let go of under this full moon in Libra? But yeah, I'm just hearing it's not fair. Why did this happen? It's almost like you were just too comfortable where you were. It seems like you don't like change. And that's keeping you from releasing and healing and letting go, moving forward, moving on. It's almost like you hoard, you keep old relationships. And that's what this upheaval was about, taking away your old relationships. But it's like, why has this happened? I didn't want to let go of these people or this place I was living in. I just keep hearing over and over again, why is this happening to me? I don't know why I'm hearing Taurus. I hear that quite a lot in readings, but yeah, there you go. Let's see. What does group 2 need to release? Maybe you need to release your grasp on things. You need to release your need to control. And that's why it was so hard for this Tower moment to happen, where everything just changed around you. Maybe you're seeing people's true colours. And it's like, do I really have to let go? I've known these people for so long. I don't have time to make new friendships. I don't want to make new friendships. All that getting to know new people is, I don't like it. It's just a long process, and I've been really comfortable with these people. Yeah, it seems like you've been through a lot with these people. Some things may not have been good. Some things may have been amazing. Take what resonates. But like, some people were taking advantage of you, or they weren't good for you, yet you still carried on holding on to them because you didn't want to lose anyone in your circle. You've been around them for many years. One more shuffle. I just get this image of you being pulled out the door and holding onto the door frame because you just don't want to leave these people, these situations, you know. When it's time to go, it's time to go. When it's time to go, it's time to go. But you can't accept change, it seems like. That's what it feels like. One more. What does group 2 need to know? Oh, there we go. Okay. so let's see group 2, what's going on here. So 5 of Swords. Yeah, so it's like leaving situations. It's really hard to leave situations even though you're maybe overthinking things, maybe your mind's running, and it's just difficult to let go is what I'm hearing, because you overwork yourself, you overindulge. You keep doing things even though they're not right for you. You keep going and going and going, and you end up like the 5 of Swords where you're depleted. Yeah, the Knight of, wow, yeah. You keep, so if it's in order, so the Knight of Swords is go, 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 go. I don't care who I hurt, I don't care if it hurts me. I'm not thinking about this, I'm just going. And then after some time of going and going and going, you're mentally exhausted, you're depleted, because you just don't know when to stop. You don't want to let things go. You don't want to let things go because you don't like letting go, basically. Wow, 3 of Swords. Yeah, you need to heal from being on the go, go, go. Being on the run, basically. This could have been in the past as well, because with the 3 of Swords, these are about heartbreaking situations with people, maybe friends. And it's like you didn't want to let go of them because you were in your flow, you were going, 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 going. So now it's time to release them and heal from them, because when you're in this, and this 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, wow, you're in real need of healing. They are Pentacles. Yeah, you keep trying to make things work with certain things, people, friends, family, whatever. You try to mold it in your image because it's what you want, basically. And you keep working harder, harder, harder. You keep going harder, harder, harder. And then where does that end up? Feeling exhausted. You don't know when to stop. Yeah, you don't know when to stop. Maybe you stop when you realise that it's hurting you more than you need things to hurt you, basically. Or you just keep going when you feel exhausted. Maybe this has been taught to you throughout your life. You keep hold on to your friends. Don't let your friends go. Don't leave good people behind. In your image, in your eyes, sorry, they were good people. But were they really? Really? Death card. So yeah, it's like a change. Yeah, as I was saying, it's like a big change has happened. And it's like you can't accept it. It's hurting your heart to even think about these changes, because you've worked so hard at maintaining these relationships even though they weren't good for you. But the Death card is saying it's time to release, it's time to move on, time to heal from this, because everything has to end. Things have their way of ending, their times are ending, and it's like the time is now. It's time to release it, guys. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you put a lot of time and effort into this. So why should you change? Why should you give it up? Why should you put all your swords down? Why should you put everything down? Do you know how many years it's taken? This is what I'm hearing. Do you know how many years it's taken me to get to know these people, to get to know these surroundings? Why do I need to change that? The 4 of Swords, yes. You need to rest and recuperate, to heal, to rebalance, to release, because it's really hurt. So we have the heart with the swords running through it, and then we have the heart right here, and she's healing. She's sleeping, she's resting and healing. And that's what you need to do. that change is here and heal from it. Yeah, it's time to walk away with the Eight of Cups. Whatever this is going on with you, it's not fulfilling you. It's not very fulfilling, but you're adamant that you need to hold on. It's time to move on. The Three of Pentacles, yeah. This is to do with people. Working with people, having relationships with people, friendships, love relationships. You hold on to it all because you feel like, oh yeah, we have a good thing going, even though it's really unhealthy. And the Knight of Cups, yeah, when you move on, you can meet who you need to be with, the right type of people for you. You just need to go through that healing process, to go through that change process. Let's see, let's go deeper. Stormfield, yeah, I'm getting a big message of refusing to make changes, because this change that has come in, it's like you refuse change for so long that change is forced to change for you, if that makes sense. Change comes in and it's like, no, not anymore, you're not refusing this change anymore. Change comes when it needs to change, when things need to change. Oh tails. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's because you know every detail of people, the people that you're around. You've known them for years maybe, and it's like they haven't changed maybe, or they've changed just a little, so then you have to fine tune the details, looking deeply within them again. But that's fine because they're the same old people you were around, but that you can't keep staying in these relationships because they're probably unhealthy for you. Cleaning house, yeah, it's time to deep clean. It's time to remove all the unnecessary things in your life, the unnecessary people in your life, the people you've outgrown, the people you've outgrown, and those who have outgrown you, I suppose. And you need to accept that change and not hold on to it. Sad embrace, yeah, because it seems like these people aren't good for you because they make you sad, but then you don't dwell on the sadness. It's like you bury it, so then it's upside down. You bury that sadness, that hurt, that grief, whatever it is, and it's like you go into working and working and working with them even further. And now it's reached to the point where you're at the Five of Swords, where you're mentally exhausted from holding on to them. Let's get some more messages. Spiritual career. Compassion. Show yourself some compassion and stop and don't hold on to these people. Really take care of yourself. Really mend yourself. That's showing yourself compassion and love, kindness. Manifestation. So we have spiritual career upright and then the manifestation reverse. Okay, so it seems like some of you may be spiritual, where you can manifest, but by holding on to the old and not releasing, when you don't release, then how can you manifest? You got to give something up for newness to come in. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's time to release all of these old relationships, all these older people that you've known. Happy ending. It will be a happy ending because when it's time to go, it's time to go. Domestic harmony. Like, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of harmony, happy endings, goodness coming your way once you do take that step to move on, even though it hurts to actually move on. Let's Remember to practice self-love. Yeah, as I was saying before with this card, compassion. Show yourself some kindness. And as I was saying before, yeah, I'm getting real Taurus vibes from here. And Venus as well. By doing things that you love. What do you love to do? Start doing that more. So then that's like a form of compassion, caring for yourself, loving yourself up, doing things that really lift your spirits. Yeah. Expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. Got these two cards from the last pile, what we'll see. Something lovely will grow from this. Exactly. When you move away from what is no longer serving you, when you move away from things that you're holding on to, that's when things start to grow. That's when this card will turn upright. That's when you start manifesting, but it's upside down right now, and it's like you can't manifest the life that you actually want, or if you've been thinking about the life that you actually want outside of these people. And then the last card is Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. So this change will come to an end soon. You know, every change must settle down soon enough. Once you get used to the change, you don't know, you might even like it. Let's see what else I can see from this. Yeah. All I'm seeing is much more vitality and happiness, because we have yellow here with the purple. So it's a good mix of happiness and being able to trust your intuition. And with the blue here and the green, blue is harmonious relationships and feeling harmonious within yourself. And green is to do with nature, so maybe go out in nature as well. So yeah, I don't feel like I need to get any more cards because I feel like it's all been said. So yeah, that's your reading pile too. Let me know if you enjoyed this way of reading. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hi Group 3, welcome to your reading. If you like whatever has been said in here, don't forget to comment and don't forget to subscribe as well and like. And I'll be doing a different style of reading today, which I'll be shuffling the cards and I'll see what messages I can get from just shuffling, which are channeled messages, and then I'll take some cards out and I'll see if what I've been saying is reflected in the cards, and whether there's more information from the cards. So I'll go quiet while I'm shuffling just to tune into the energies of this group. And wow, sorry about that, Group 3. I recorded the whole reading and then I looked at my phone and it was out of battery. I can't believe that, so I'm going to re-record your pile. And I hope it's as good as the last one, because when I recorded that pile, that was really good. Oh, really sad about that, but yeah. So let's see what we can get from this now. Pile 3. See if we can tune back in. So as I said before, I'll go quiet. See what messages I can channel. and then I'll pull some cards out to see what extra messages are there. Okay. Turning to group 3. What do they need to release and heal from under the full moon in Libra? Okay, I just heard the word timid and I'm feeling quite timid right now. So I don't know if you're timid or you're around people that are timid, which is that contrast with the other reading that I did before it went off. Oh. It's almost like you need to be around more energetic people because you're quite energetic, and being around timid people makes you feel less than yourself, and you need more from people. Why is this upside down? It's almost like you can't find people like you. It's almost like you're always around the timid people that I was just talking about. Or maybe for some of you, when you're around extroverted people like you, it's almost like you don't gel with them, so it's like, what do I do now? It seems like you're at a loss for what to do. Wow, that's an interesting message. See what the group you need to release and heal from. Underneath the full moon in Libra. Okay, I didn't see that. It's almost like you're at a crossroads, a fork in the road. Yeah, it's like you need to make a decision about what to do about this. Because it's like you don't want to be around timid people because you're an extrovert, but then when you're around extroverted people, it's just, you don't gel with them maybe. Let me know in the comments if that makes sense. So it's like, what do you do with yourself in the meantime, because you're quite confused by it. It's almost like you feel like you don't belong. Ooh, interesting. What messages do group 3 need to hear? What do they need to release and heal from? I just heard what goes around comes around. I heard karma. Don't know what's going on there. Let me know if this makes sense, but it almost feels like you're being punished because you can't seem to fit in with the timid people or the extroverted people. Is it something that you've done? Is it your karma? It's like you're really craving for your people, for your tribe, for that connection that you haven't felt just yet. Yeah, it's almost like you're at a loss at what to do next. Okay, so let's go deeper into the reading and see if what I said matches with the cards and what other messages the cards can give. So let's dive deeper. Yeah, it's like you want to make change, but like at the moment it's like, oh, I don't fit in, where do I fit in? And it's almost like you want to break free from that, but how? You want to release it, you want to take a leap of faith into something different, but at the same time you don't fit in anywhere. So do you stay where you are, or do you just go off on your own to see what's going on? The Nine of Chalices. And wow, yeah, the Hermit. Yeah, it's almost like you need to go off on your own to do that healing and really dive into it, because it is. I just heard this work isn't for the faint-hearted, and you can cope with all this work that has to be done on yourself, so you can break free of these, oh, I don't fit in anywhere, not even the timid people, not even the extroverted people, so I'm just gonna do me and see where that takes me. The Devil? Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like a burning desire, because you've been feeling like this for so long, and it's like, okay, time to make a decision. I either go now or never at all. Then it looks like you do go. The Five of Cups, I was literally thinking about that while I was talking. So it's just making you feel so upset. It's like you can't focus on anything else. It's almost like you blame yourself. Is there something wrong with me? Is it something that I've done? Is it my karma? And it's like you're so convinced that it's your karma. It's almost like you need to release that thinking and heal that part of yourself. Release that self-blame. Like as if it's something that I've done in the past. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, give yourself time and energy to figure all of this out. Give yourself what you need by going off alone to do that deep healing. I just heard that some of you may feel worthless. I'm sorry that these messages might feel triggering, because I feel quite triggered. I feel like some of you might feel triggered by this, because it's going quite deep. Yeah, we have the Fool again. Yeah, you need to trust yourself. Trust that you can find the answers within yourself, within what the universe provides for you. The Three of Swords, yeah, because it's like you're hurting your own self by putting all of these thoughts into your head and then feeling like you're worthless, like you don't belong anywhere, not even among the timid people, not even among the extroverted people. So what do I do now? I need to go off on my own. And what does that look like to other people? Well, don't worry about what other people think. Worry about what you think about your own self, because it's like you've gotten into those thoughts, habits that I just spoke about. The Wheel, yeah. Once you take that step to go off on your own, to really trust in what's coming up for you, that's when things change. That's when the cycle begins to change. And this could, wow, the Wheel card is to do with karma as well. What goes around comes around. Well, ups and downs. Wow. It's amazing how it all just connects. Intention. Yeah. Go off with the intention of finding yourself. Go off with the intention of finding your soul tribe. Go off with the intention of understanding yourself, understanding where you fit in, understanding whether you can find solace within yourself and not among other people. Heal that out, yeah. Go off on your own healing adventure. It's almost like you don't need others to find that healing. You can go do that deep dive for yourself. Yeah, it's like you're very intentional about what you want to figure out, why you can't heal, why you can't move past these thoughts. Because these thoughts are leading to maybe depression, anxiety. You just have a burning desire to know what's going on. Compass, yeah. You know what you need to do already. Because you have the star card and you have the compass. And it's all self-directed, basically. So it's like, you know what you need to do, you know where you need to go. Just go and do it. It's not really a massive sort of decision, because I know that you've been, as I said before, you may have been thinking about it for such a long time that, you know, it's in your feelings coming out of depression or whatever, those feelings you feel coming to life, yeah. Because I said you feel like you don't fit anywhere. How can you come to life? How can you be your true, authentic self when the people that you're around make you feel like, oh, I don't fit in with the crowd, I don't fit in with these people, I don't come alive when I'm around these people, I can't be myself when I'm around these people, I can't tell people how I feel, I can't tell them what's on my mind, I can't have healthy debates because they aren't my type of people to be around. Surrender. Yeah. Surrender to the universe's plan for you. Surrender to the many cycles. Surrender to your own healing. You know, surrender to your own path and go on a self-guided adventure, basically. Within yourself. Make it seem like an adventure, actually. I don't know how you'll do that. Maybe do some little activities for yourself. Maybe Google some journal prompts to really explore all of this. You know, to analyze your thoughts, analyze your feelings, you know. What did I just say? Analyze and teaching and learning. Google, look up journal prompts, look up unhelpful thinking habits, look up, I don't know, go on to selfhelp.com, I'll link it in the description box, because all that could help in your healing, in your releasing these thoughts processes. Intuition. Yeah, it's self-guided because you intuitively know the direction you want to head in. You have your compass, the direction, your intuition will be your guide, basically. Wow. Because we have the Fool here, because this Fool card, she has the amethyst in her hand, falling back into the universe. She trusts in the universe. She trusts that whatever the universe throws at her, she can deal with it because she trusts that that's her path to go on. And the amethyst is amplifies your intuition, and then paired with this, this could be, you're quite intuitive, it looks like. Or maybe you're building your intuition because you're going off on your own, getting away from people to focus on your own self, your own healing. Follow your dreams. Yeah. Follow yourself. Yeah, because with the intuition card and the follow your dreams, take note of your dreams, write them down, and whatever intuitive hits you get, then write that down as well. That could all help in your healing. And let's get a little deeper. Goals, you don't need someone else to fix you. Yeah, you can fix yourself by going off alone, by going on that mini adventure on your own. Really diving deep within your subconscious, within the parts that scare you, so that you can heal yourself. You might not look the same like this cup in her hand. You might not feel the same, but that's good in a way because you've healed yourself. And you're looking at the bright side of life as well. Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? Yeah, it'll be the best thing for you to do this because you'll be coming back to life, because this was in reverse, coming back to life. And you'll be so much happier with the conclusion, with how things are going, because maybe you might find that you do fit in with the timid people, you do fit in with the extroverted people, or you just enjoy your own company more than being around these people. And for them, you can rewrite the story. Yeah, you can see things differently once you go off on your own. Because as I said before, maybe you'll fit in with the timid people, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll fit in with the extroverted people, maybe you won't. Maybe you're not meant to be alone, but maybe you'll thrive more with being alone. Well, I use timid people and extroverted people as an example, but you can comment down below if whatever is your story, what's your narrative. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. I can't believe that happened with my battery running out. But yeah, we made it in the end. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. And if you'd like a personal reading, my email is in the description box, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!